All right, guys, what's going on? Jimmy, the general expert here on YouTube. Today, I'm bringing you a couple of JOBY GorillaPods, actually just the one. This is a brand new JOBY GorillaPod that I picked up. This is the 3K version, and you can see the box here. Yes, I just took it out of the box because an unboxing of this would just be lame. There was only another piece of paper in there and some other cardboard, so it didn't really matter. So this is what the box looks like. It's the 3K kit. And you can see JOBY GorillaPod, all that good stuff. The reason why they call it the kit is because it comes with the ball head. And this ball head actually is really good. So if you're wondering how big this sucker is in the hand, you can see I usually use this for my Sony RX100 camera, and it works absolutely phenomenally. The reason why I bought another one, even though I already had one, this one, while still functioning really well, and it's really broken in, which means like the legs are easy to move and everything. However, there's a couple of joints that are just a lot too easy to move, and they just move really easy. It's kind of getting kind of flimsy in certain areas, and I'll show you why. So right here you can see that joint, there's actually a crack in the plastic, and that crack makes the joint really loose, and this ball in the joint actually moves a little too easily. And so if you have your camera set up, that joint will actually fail. And so this I have been reading and hearing from other people on the internet. This is pretty common. And I did pick up a new one because of that. However, I'm not going to be throwing this away. You can see this joint up here has the same problem. Pretty much every joint does. But I'm not going to be throwing this away because as long as you're using something that's light enough with these older GorillaPods, then you'll be good. So in my case, I'll just be using my old GorillaPod for my action camera. So this thing is really light and really small, and you can see that GorillaPod would be absolutely fantastic for something like that. On to the new one. This is the new one, and it is literally exactly like the old one. No complaints there. I don't know if they have improved upon the joints, the ball joints, the sockets, whatever you want to call them, of the system at all, or just basically painted it some new colors and called it a different name. But either way, it is a fantastic product. I mean, I can't imagine any of my vlogging YouTube career being used without one of these. These things are just a lifesaver most of the time. And it actually, if you can see, I mean, it gives you a really good grip on your camera. So it really prevents you from dropping your camera, which I think is worth it right there. I got this on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description below this video for this exact one, but a very good deal on Amazon, and I just could not recommend these enough. No, they don't last forever. They will wear out, but on the flip side of that, I've had this one for a few years and it's still going pretty strong. So, they do last a very long time, definitely long enough to get your money's worth, and I would recommend this to anyone with a small to medium-sized camera. You can see the ball head I actually need to screw on there tighter. Yeah, there's a little screw under there. Hopefully you can make that out to get that thing a little bit tighter on there. Other than that, to loosen the top, you just move this, of course, and you can move the top around and then tighten her down. Yeah, not much to say about this other than, if you have an old GorillaPod and you feel like it's failing because your camera's a little too heavy, keep it around. You never know. You might want to throw a smaller type of camera on there. It's good to have, don't throw them away. The other thing too, here's a little tip. If you go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol, and definitely wear gloves because you're gonna be soaking like a rag in rubbing alcohol, just go ahead and start wiping down every one of these joints. And what I've noticed is when I do that, you actually clear away some debris and also some oily stuff that might get into these joints and actually make it a lot more slicker. So after you clean the entire thing off with rubbing alcohol, this thing will actually perform a lot better. The joints are nice and tight. They're stickier, which is good, which is what you want. And that's just kind of a way to prolong this thing if it starts to fail on you. and maybe bring it back to life. These are great little products, and I just thought I would show you guys the new 3K. I think this older version was called the SLR Zoom, I believe. I could be wrong on that. The new one is called the 3K kit, and then there is the one step above that, which is the 5K kit. I think that that one is very, very big and hefty. I definitely don't think that I would need that unless I literally was holding a pretty big DSLR on there. I think even a camera like size, you know, of the Sony A7 series would fit on this 3K just fine. That's gonna do it for this video. I apologize for this counter. It's dirty, I don't mind, I don't care. I hope you don't. I just wanted to get this video recorded so that I can start using my new GorillaPod. Yeah, cool. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.